2 minutes left. Ninety seconds left. $75 seconds left. One minute left. $45 seconds left. $30 seconds left. $15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Less than 5 seconds.
Drivers from the last race, 2 turn marshal. My winner should be out there. Pepe should be out there. Jerry Rapp should be out there. Bill should be out there. Kenny should be out there. Tracy should be out there. Tom should be out there. Don should be out there. Ricardo should be out there. Ralph should be out there. Actually, we should be starting now. Keep going, guys. I'm waiting for the turn marshals. Do you need to go on time? You're running on press for time, huh? We need a pull start. So starting order will be Victor Garcia will start first, Kyle will start second, Phil will start third, Arnold's fourth, Cedric's fifth, Danny's sixth, Juan seventh, Renee eighth. Turn marshals, where you at? This is what takes most of the day, trying to call turn marshals when I shouldn't have to. Nobody's out here but Jerry, Pepe, and Tom. They're the only 3 out there right now. Where's the rest of you racers? Bill's out there. All right, get him to the grid. Straightaways closed. Straightaways closed. Victor starts first. Kyle's second. Phil is third. Arnold's fourth. Cedric fifth. Danny 6, Juan 7.
Not just always. Well, no, nitro they fill up before they start.
All right, let's get them ready. Face them in the right direction. Drivers ready. Turn marshals ready. On the tone. One car over the board already. One car. Well, we destroyed the tether. Don't even take it off the track. It'll just end up further down the track. So There's no tether at the end of the straightaway, guys.
$29 minutes left.
Alright, so Phil Goodwine, your leader of the race. A yellow car coming by the start-finish line, followed by Arnold Mercado in second, followed by Victor Garcia is third.
28 minutes left.
Oh, man. No harm, no foul for Victor. Victor was just in his line. The other car lost it. So now Arnold down the third. So Phil, and then Victor Garcia, and then Arnold. Kyle Goodwine is fourth. Juan fifth. Danny sixth. All right, now that battle between Victor and Kyle going down right now on the left side. Oh, it looks like we got a car that went under. And I don't know if we want to put him on the track. Okay, he's going to put him back on the track. It's got some wing damage, so that's not going to handle very well. We'll see how long this lasts. Oh, he's coming in the pit. So as I was trying to watch for Kyle and Victor battle it out, we had a car completely come off the track, go under, and Phil right now is by himself. So the yellow car out in front, and now Kyle starting to stretch it out on Victor.
26 minutes left.
4 down, 26 to go. 4 down, 26 to go. Phil right now on the left side of the track. Phil working the curb sweeper. It looks like Victor's coming off the track, so something's going on wrong with Victor's car. And now we're going to be down to 5 cars, I believe.
$25 minutes left.
So it's going to be Phil, Kyle, and Arnold, my 1, 2, and 3. Juan in 4th, Victor off the track, Danny off the track. Oh, uh-oh, something came off. I don't know if that's whose car that is.
Hey, stop and go! Stop and go! Stop and go!
It was a good bumper push there. And then Juan tried to save it, but it turned sideways. And Phil had nowhere else to go but to push him out of the way.
24 minutes left.
6 down, 24 to go. 6 down, 24 to go.
I like that.
23 minutes left.
7 down, 23 to go. It's still Phil over Kyle. So father over son, followed by Arnold in the 3rd position. Juan is 4th.
Twenty-two minutes left. .45 on the clock. Phil, your leader is still in this race. Kyle Goodwine right now. They're both still on the same lap. Arnold's in 3rd, Juan 4th. 4 cars on the track. There are the survivors of this race now. 21 minutes to go. 21 minutes to go. .20 minutes left. Phil by the start finish line, 8:24.9. Leader of the race right now. Kyle by the line, 24.4. Arnold is down the straightaway right now. Coming up on 19 to go.
19 minutes left.
So 11 down, 19 to go in race number 8. Next up will be Superbike. Right now, Phil working on 27, or working on 28. Kyle working on 28. Arnold working on 26 now. Juan working on 24.
Eighteen minutes left.
So the leader gets by one, and Phil and Kyle working on 32 laps.
17 minutes left.
13 down, 17 to go, 13 down, 17 to go. It has been all Phil, followed by Kyle and Arnold. Then one. That is my top 4, my only 4. Alright, so your leader working on the left side, going around the sweeper curve, down the straightaway, slams on the brakes, wiggles the wheels left, wiggles the wheels right, wiggles the wheels again to the start-finish line, now through the bend, back to the infield, back to the U-turn, out of the U-turn, into the 180 into the small chicane. Where's the chicane? Coming up on Arnold. Down the straightaway, pumps the brakes back in, and Arnold goes wide and lets him go by. Good one on lap number 36 now. 15:30 left to go in this race. We're almost coming up on halfway.
Fifteen minutes left.
15 down, 15 to go, 15 down, 15 to go in this race. And Phil gets by Juan down the straightaway. He pedals it, puts on the brakes, comes back to the start-finish line at 25.21 by that line, and now at 24.8 by the line. A 24.9 for Kyle, and now a 26.7. And for Arnold, a 29.1. And for Juan, it was a 30.1 when he went by the line.
14 minutes left.
16 down, 14 to go. 16 down, 14 to go in this race.
Minutes left.
So 17 down, 13 to go in this race. 17 now, 13 to go in this race. And Phil trying to work back to Arnold again. Ooh, gets a little close there. Arnold lets him go by. Phil trying to push it. A 24.1 would be his fastest lap. And Kyle's Goodwine's fastest lap would be a 24.2. Arnold had a 27.6 for a fast lap. And Juan had a 28.9 for a fast lap.
Minutes left.
.11:30 left to go. 11:30 left to go in the race. It's Phil on in front, Kyle in second, Arnold in second, or Arnold in third, Juan in fourth. Victor off the track and Danny off the track.
Minutes left.
So it looks like the race is starting to get a little interesting as Kyle is starting to close the gap on his dad. They're going to come by the line again. It was a 2-second gap. Actually, it was a 2.8, now a 2.7. Well, it's taking a while for Kyle to get in his groove, and he's starting to get there. And Juan lets Kyle go by. Right now it is down to 2.5 for a gap, so he made 0.2. The yellow car out in front, the red car in second. It's still a 2.5 second gap. Coming up on 9 to go.
9 minutes left.
And Arnold lets the leader go by. And Arnold, you'll have second place trying to come hot, trying to get to the leader. But it looks like it goes to 3 seconds, so as soon as I tell Kyle he's got a 2-second gap, he blows it and goes to 3.1. And now it's back to 2.6. And coming up on 8 to go in this race.
Eight minutes left.
So 22 down, 8 to go. 22 down, 8 to go. Now it's down to 1.7. Oh, Kyle holding that line tight. He'll come by the line. It'll change. It'll still be 1.7. I thought he closed the gap, but right there in that last corner, his dad powered out of there and pulled away. And Juan's just trying to stay out of the way because here comes the other good wine. Oh man, he goes over the top, runs through the back of him. Phil will lose a little bit of time. And it'll go to 2.3.
Seven minutes left.
So 23 down, 7 to go, 23 down, 7 to go. So Kyle's mastering the end of the straightaway. Phil runs a little bit wider. That's where Kyle makes up a little bit of ground. It goes down to 2.1. Oh, Phil goes really wide that time. And the sun is reeling him in. It's 2.3. I think Phil is on it better on the left side of the track versus Kyle. Kyle a little bit better on the right side of the track. 24 down, 6 to go. So it's still 2.3. Arnold lets the leader go by. And Arnold will have second, really close within striking distance. He lets him go by, doesn't want to tangle up in the chicane. .535 on the clock. Now it's down to its lowest. It's exactly 2 seconds. And who won't want to get out of the way of that red car? He's going hot.
5 minutes left.
And he loses a tenth on that one, so it's back to 2.1 with 5 to go. And now down to 1.3. So Kyle could just get a hold of that bumper.
Need a picture of them together. Don't.
It's still 1.3. Phil's just waiting for his dad to make a mistake so he can jump on him. It's not happening
4
right
minutes
now.
left.
Not that much. Holds it tight right there a little bit. So Phil a little bit better off that corner at the end of the straightaway. It's down to 1.1. Starting to close that gap a little bit more tighter for Phil around that U-turn. Or actually tighter for Kyle around that U-turn. Now they go to the chicane. Now you are within distance on the straightaway. And now Phil holding the brakes a little bit sooner, slowing up at the end of the straightaway to stay tight. And Kyle likes to go through the bend quicker. Oh, and then the dad goes wide, breaks loose a little bit. So Kyle's there. He's probably telling him, I got you. I can see a grin on his face. So here comes Banana and Strawberries. And Arnold, you're going to be in the mix.
3 minutes left.
Oh my gosh, airborne. I don't know where he was going with that one. He was trying to jump in the middle of the Banana and Strawberries. Oh, Strawberry trying to get that banana and get the whipped cream topping. One, you got the leader behind you, and second coming hot. Brake check it, brake check it, brake check it. Oh, woo, just missed it. 2:35 left on the clock. Now Kyle holding tight. Phil's starting to get a little shaky there. He's still there though. He is the leader of the race. You got to get by Dad, and it's got to be a clean one. Well, he pumps the brakes tighter. Well, Kyle right there just getting on the trigger a little bit better than the dad. Dad's running a little bit wider through the U-turn. They put on the brakes. They're good in that zone.
2 minutes left.
Kyle breaks it. Oh, runs a little wide to the chicane. Hits the tether, but it doesn't upset the car. Goes down the straightaway with less than 2 to go. Kyle's trying to stay as tight as possible, but they're starting to overrun some of the corners. And Daddy stretches it back out. Oh, and he hit the curb and spun it. So Phil, or Kyle, makes that small mistake. But does Phil run a little bit wide? He does. Kind of gives some back to him. With 1:20 left to go. Now Phil's just wishing that Kyle wishing that Phil would make that mistake, so he can come back and size him up. Kyle's pushing it to the chicane. He's getting close to the tethers.
1 minute left.
And Phil runs a little wide through one of these corners. Less than a minute to go. Kyle's trying to cut everything in the corner as tight as possible. With 32 seconds on the clock. They'll get by for one more. "15 seconds. Oh, one more lap. There it goes. I don't think Kyle's going to close the gap on Phil. Arnold's a little bit in the way, so Arnold, you got him coming hot again. Oh, and he just lets him go. Phil's trying to push it, but that is it. You're racing to the line. You're racing to the line.
Car 3 is done.
Oh, Phil, you're the winner of the race, followed by
Car 2 is
Kyle.
done.
And Arnold finishing third,
Car
and
3
Juan
is done.
finished fourth.
Car 7 is done.
That is a race. Bring it in.
3 minutes left. Three minutes left.